Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah! Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Johnny Gill, 94.1 WHRP with One Night. That's his new single. You know he's going to sing it on the New Edition Way Tour. And a chance for you to win is with us. You go to WHRPFM.com and register for your chance to win to see New Edition, Boys to Men, Toni Braxton. It's all going down on March 28th at the BJCC. Yes, it's going to be everything. Good morning, JQ.
Good morning, Miss Toni.
JQ in for PT, who's off today. The girls are in the building.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop. Yes, the Wednesday hump day. And JQ, did you hear about Kiki? Now, this is good that you're here today because we can really get into this conversation. Kiki Palmer says that she doesn't want to live with a partner, a lover, a husband, or anything anymore. And I'll tell you more about that.
Oh, she's going solo, huh?
We'll
For the
see.
rest of her life?
We'll see.
Wow. Well, did you hear about the Olympic skater who had to change his song at the last minute?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, copyright.
The Olympics are this weekend.
They're happening this weekend, and so he's
How
had
does
to
that
change
work? Oh
his
my gosh.
song.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I know, right?
I wonder if that's going to mess up his little bit that this.
I'm pretty sure he's practicing to a new song like overtime.
You ain't lying. All right. So a 90-year-old grandfather was scammed out of $800,000. Things that we are always nervous about when it comes to our elders. We're going to get into that.
And then, you know, your favorite Minute Maid frozen juice? Oh, it's being discontinued.
No.
Yes. April of 2026 is going away.
The Minute Maid and the frozen, the can,
the little can that makes the, you know,
I'll be taking a scoop
drink.
out of that. I'll be taking a scoop out of that. All right. And Black History Month, we've got a special program for you February 20th. And the host of the Old School House Party, Gerald McBride, will be in Huntsville. He's going to be a part of it. And all the details are coming your way. So don't go too far. We're kicking it off. Toni in the morning, in for PT. It's JQ on 94.1 WHRP.
36.
Toni in the Morning Show with your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell. And PT, DJ Primetime 256 on 94.1 WHRP.
Today's best variety of R&B, 94.1 WHRP. Touch on Me, October London, getting over the hump. Toni in the morning, in for PT is JQ. JQ's usually running the board and doing all the activities behind the scenes, filming us and all that kind of stuff. And now we got you on the mic this morning.
Mic,
so
baby.
Welcome to it.
Thanks.
And so JQ, you know, a lot of us grew up with the Minute Maid frozen juice. And you said that it's going away?
Yeah. Minute Maid is officially discontinuing its frozen juice concentrates in the U.S. and Canada. All of the flavors.
Really?
I'm talking about the one that you used to open up, put it in the little blender, add your little, you know, extra stuff
the
to
adult beverages.
The adult beverages. It's going. The parent company Coca-Cola says this move reflects a shift in consumer habits towards ready-to-drink options.
Oh, so people aren't buying it as much anymore.
Nope, they're phasing out. It's occurring. Yeah, it's like, you know, the product has a deep
What about
history.
the grape one?
All flavors.
All the flavors.
Including its number one, which is, of course, the orange juice. It says its number two, lemonade, and even the mango, which they just dropped like maybe 4 years ago.
We like those because when we have our cookouts and things like that, they stay pretty good in the ice cooler. And
they do.
Yeah.
And they're really inexpensive to spread the drink. You know, they're concentrated.
Yeah.
They taste good. So you guys need to stock up because as of April 2026, they are
You're not
going to
find the Minute Maid frozen concentrate juice anymore.
It says grocery stores will not be restocking. So whatever inventory they have, if it's already sold out and it's not already in their marketing,
everything from the good old days is out of here.
94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning is looking black in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Black in the day was 1952 that Jackie Robinson, the baseball legend who broke color barriers, yes, that Jackie Robinson, he was actually hired by a radio station and a television station in New York City as a director of community activities. Now, this made him the first black executive at a major radio or television station. That's back in the day. On this date, back in the day, was 1789 that the first electoral college chose George Washington as President of the United States. In 1969, my coach forever, John Madden, was named head coach of the Oakland Raiders. And of course, the Madden video game will come decades later. All right, staying alive. Staying alive. All right, in 1977, the Bee Gees, they hit number one with that song, and that song now saves lives. The U.S. Postal Office, they issued a stamp featuring abolitionist Miss Sojourner Truth. It was the year of 1986. And Janet Jackson released Control, the album, in the 86. And Prince, my guy, dazzled us all in Miami. You remember when the rain turned purple? And he was singing Purple Rain right at the halftime show. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Lawrence Taylor, a Pro Football Hall of Famer and a 2-time Super Bowl champion with the New York Jets. Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy, won 11 championships in 6 weight classes as a boxer. He is now a boxing and an MMA promoter. James Dunn, singer and co-founder of the iconic group The Stylistics, with classic hits like Break Up to Make Up, You're a Big Girl Now, and many more. Florence LaRue, singer of one of the founding members of soul pop group The Fifth Dimension. Big hits: Aquarius, Let the Sun Shine In, Stone Soul Picnic, One Less Bell to Answer, and Up, Up, and Away. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National World Cancer Day, a world for everyone to pay attention to, a world of cancer. It has probably affected either you, someone you know, somebody you heard of, and you can go to worldcancerday.org, and that's a great source to understand cancer, its effects on patients, families, and it is filled with many different ways that you can take action towards cancer-free future. All right, that's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
The Rocket City's first choice for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
For PT, got JQ. Good morning, JQ.
Good morning.
Got a dense fog advisory till 8 o'clock this morning. It's probably going to affect the higher elevated areas. If you're rolling around the Tennessee Valley, you'll see the fog. For those up there in the hills, okay, and higher elevated, maybe a bridge or two or overpass that could affect you. But nonetheless, drive carefully, slow your roll. Still a little damp from the big rain yesterday. We're supposed to warm up to nearly somewhere close in the 40s. We'll see what happens. We'll take it. Hey, I'm not going to fret. I'm not going to fret. Going to give you a chance to win those tickets to the Valentine Mix Tour. I know you want to see Trey Songz and Ashanti and a whole bunch of others. All right, keep listening. Your chance to win coming up in the next hour. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Join 94.1 WHRP for our Family Night Out and Black History Month celebration. Friday, February 20th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Boys and Girls Club of North Alabama, located at 3911 Pulaski Pike in Huntsville. Come to this free event. Meet and greet Gerald McBride, host of the Old School House Party, for a book signing tour. Plus, see the movie The Rhythm, written and directed by Gerald as well. We'll have refreshments, games, prizes, and Black History Facts, live hosted by our very own O.C. Maddox Jr. Meet some of your favorite on-air personalities from WHRP and come for some family fun with your station in your community. 94.1 WHRP. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, go to our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning. Waking up your world. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Oh, facts,
Long
baby.
as you show up. So, yeah, congratulations. Well, listen, a lot of people concerned about what has taken place and the big announcement of Huntsville Hospital acquiring Crestwood.
Woo.
Now, there used to be this thing where people are like, I go to Crestwood.
Yep, I
You
was
know,
on that list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, they are going to keep their name,
They are.
but they're going to be following under the guidelines and the way Huntsville Hospital runs once they ink the deal.
Yeah. Those
Right.
SOPs are going to say HH.
So now, so people are wondering, like, where did you get the money? You got over $450 million to purchase this. And then folks that want to work, like nurses, they're finding out that there's a big pay cut from different states to come here to work.
Correct. And the reason why I think is, I'm behind the scenes. I don't know. They got to pay for it. You sign a deal like this. Where is the money coming from? And why, as an employee, does it have to come out of my pocket?
In the sense that you can't pay me the equal amount of pay that other states are paying nurses these days. I take a 25% pay cut. Now, we found this story on WAFF. And if you want to read more about it, you can.
Yep.
But, they own about 12 hospitals, evidently, in North Alabama. Huntsville Hospital System.
Yeah, I think that, I as a person on the outside looking in, understanding that, yes, I understand that you have to pay for it, but why not put the money in the people who are going to be working, doing the move, making the move, the economy, so that, we can filter that right back into our community, help the hospital versus cutting to pay for something that you just bought.
Now, the other thing is not only people who are looking for employment, what about the health care and all of your insurance, and how much is it going to cost us as a patient under these circumstances too? So people are eyeballing this, wondering, is this going to change how much it costs to get care? So you got two different stories here of concerns that people have with them acquiring Crestwood Hospital. Are these valid questions? Is this just, us getting nervous? And
I don't know. I feel like it's valid. I mean, they're cutting. They've already stated that they're cutting 25%.
Yeah.
So it's obviously valid that they're cutting to gain money from something, right?
Somebody got to pay.
Somebody got to pay for it.
Somebody got to pay.
$450 million.
It's going to come out of somebody's pocket.
Somebody.
Yeah. So lots of concerns there. Should they continue pursuing this deal and inking the deal to purchase Crestwood Hospital? Will it be at the expense of patients and the cut in pay for potential employees? You know the old saying, you get what you pay for. Okay. All right. Switching gears, Valentine's Day we're counting down. We're on day 4? That means you got about 10 days away.
Yeah.
And you got to get it right.
9 days. 9 days. We are 9 days.
Okay. Well, Valentine's Mixtape Tour is at the Bridgestone Arena. Your chance to win is with us. Is coming up. You can register too at WHRPFM.com. See Trey Songz Ashanti, Boosie. I like Boosie.
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, Michelle Plies. The yin yang twin. Ding, 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 ding.
Plies and Day 26. Go to WHRPFM.com with 94.1 WH. Listen, everyone's talking about this tour because the bros are back.
Yes.
All right. We're talking about B2K reuniting their 25th anniversary with Bow Wow for the Boys for Life tour.
Woo.
Got Jeremiah, Waka Flocka, A. Marie, Young Jock, Crime Mob, them Franchise Boys, and Pretty Ricky all together on one stage one night. And you could be on your way at a city of your choice. Pick the city you want to see. We've got the flights, hotel, $250 for you to spend 2 tickets, and a meet and greet with B2K. Just make sure that you text the national keyword
Puppy to 95819. That's puppy, PUPPY, to 95819 for your chance to win a trip to see the Boys for Life tour starring Bow Wow and more. Please don't text and drive, and good luck.
The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's Tattletale.
Well, here we go again. He's just acting up before the big game. I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes' daddy, Patrick Mahomes Sr., who, of course, was a great athlete in his own right, but he's been dealing with a lot of, getting arrests, going to jail, and this time he's been booked, again, just before the big football game, which happened 2 years ago. Yeah. So here we are again. It's kind of embarrassing. Get your life right, bro. Okay? In the meantime, Stephon Diggs has been questioned. Will he give her, Cardi B, a ring during the big game? Stephon said, maybe, but here's this. I got to get my big ring first.
I know that's
I ain't mad at you, because if he wins, she may get a bling bling.
Bigger ring.
And actress Gina Torres, her home was broken into. They sold over $200,000 of jewelry and cash. Recently, a lot of celebrities' homes have been broken into.
Yep.
Because they know where the money is. Get them cameras. Get you a dog. Somebody coming in. It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletales. Sponsored by Smoothie King in Huntsville and Madison. Fresh and delicious smoothies all day. 94.1 WHRP.
The Rocket City's first choice for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
Well, JQ, it's no secret I'm from California.
Yes,
and, born and raised and did a lot of whatevers. And a lot of people always ask me, do you miss anything about California other than your family?
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And my question is always answered this way. The beaches. I miss the beaches. One of my favorite beaches, Huntington Beach.
Oh, yes.
Okay, along the coast, right?
Yes.
Well, I just saw a story where the police were in Huntington Beach, so it caught my attention.
Okay.
And this was because this guy, and this is one thing I don't miss, is when they have high-speed chases, they televise them. You could be watching your favorite soap opera, and they will interrupt it with a high-speed chase.
They
Ain't
will.
nobody got time for all that.
It's interesting, though, Miss, to watch.
No. I'm in the middle of my soap opera. I've been waiting for this episode all week. Nonetheless, the police were chasing a guy and a gal in a car, and they decided that they would pull the car to the side, and the young lady stayed in the car. The guy jumped out and jumped in the ocean. Whoa. Splash.
The
thinking,
ocean.
because it's night.
Oh.
Thinking you're not going to see me. But in true California, I'm chasing you with a helicopter.
Yep. Found you.
That big old spotlight, there he is in the ocean. And the popo was just like, you're getting wet out there. You might as well come on in.
But, did he think he was going to outswim?
I don't know where he was going. I don't know where. Flipper was waiting on him. I don't know where he was going.
I don't either.
Emo was waiting on him. Everybody was waiting on him. I don't know where he's going.
I don't even understand, though, the concept of...
94.1 WHRP.
Yeah, from her brand new album, To Whom It May Concern, just like that. It's just called Pressure.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Ooh-wee. It make you feel real grown. 94.1 WHRP, Tony in the morning. Not for you young folks that trying to be all grown. You know, stay a kid as long as you can. For those of you who are just graduating high school this year, getting ready to go to college, thinking, I can't wait to get out of my mom and daddy house, stay.
Stay
as long as you can. Trust your Auntie Toni on this. Just follow the rules and stay in that house. It's expensive out here in these streets.
Expensive.
Right.
Adulting is expensive.
It's very expensive. Stay at home as long as you can. Dump the garbage, wash the dishes, vacuum the floor, whatever they want you to do. Get in before midnight. Trust and believe this is the best advice you will ever receive. Olympics.
Yes.
Already underway.
Already underway. Already got some drama going on.
Ooh.
But, you know, the Olympic skater, the Spanish guy that's coming, his name, let me try to pronounce it before I kill it. His name is Tomás Lorink Granito Sabaté.
I like it.
Okay,
Sounds good. Very impressive, even if it's wrong.
Even if it's
Sounds
wrong.
good.
Well, you know, Thomas, this is going to be his first time at the Olympics, and he was doing the song from the Minions, and yesterday they told him he couldn't do it.
Right, because of copyright.
Because of the copyright,
Yeah. You can't just use
Universal.
anybody's music
You know,
without permission.
But Tony, the thing for me was they told him at the last minute, you know, they have to submit their songs,
That's true.
their uniforms, and all of this stuff. They've
Right.
known this man was going to do this before they even gave him the check mark to be in the Olympics, right?
And he's been using it for a
he's-
lot of different competitions.
A
So
lot of
everybody,
different competitions.
Yeah, they're familiar with him.
So they're familiar
I
with
love
it, right?
the Minions,
his,
by the way.
His outfit and everything, right?
Right.
Really exciting routine. So they tell him that he can't do it, that he's got to find something else 4 days before his first appearance at the Olympics. And the people decided that this was wrong.
Yeah.
The people.
So there was a big outrage.
A huge outrage. People started sending emails, commenting, social media, and after the fiasco of the people, and the people have spoken.
All that pressure.
All of that pressure. He has now been approved for his routine, his outfit, and the song for the Olympics.
That's great.
I'm so
I'm
excited
happy
for it.
for him.
I am
See,
too.
we do have the power.
We
people
do have the power. Yes, ma'am.
Also on that note, the Team USA flag bearers includes Erin Jackson, and she made history in 2022 as the first black woman to win an individual gold medal at the Winter Olympics. So I'm really excited for her to have that opportunity,
Yes.
especially during Black
During
History
Black
Month.
History.
Today's best variety of R&B, 94.1 WHRP, is celebrating Black History Month. The power, the progress, the potential. Hosted by O.C. Maddox Jr.
Welcome back to Black History Month. If power is built and progress is sustained, then education is the infrastructure that carries it all. Not just classrooms and degrees, but systems of knowledge that lead to ownership, production, and control. Few voices have been more direct about this truth than Dr. Claude Anderson. He's the author, economist, and former superintendent of Florida schools. He also consistently challenged us every day to rethink education beyond symbolism and with strategy. Dr. Anderson teaches that education without economic connection becomes a dead end. Degrees without direction do not build communities. Knowledge must be tied to outcomes, skills, enterprises, land, media, manufacturing, and institutions that circulate value within the community. Historically, Black education worked best when it was intentional. Early Black schools trained teachers, builders, farmers, accountants, and entrepreneurs because survival demanded structure. Education fed businesses. Businesses fed families, and families fed communities. Now that's what infrastructure is. Today, as access narrows and history is contested, this lesson becomes even much clearer. Education must once again be designed and not accidental. Dr. Anderson reminds us that thriving groups invest in three things: human capital, economic capital, and institutional control, because education is the gateway to all three, but only when it is purposeful. So with this in mind, I'm going to give to you your 3 execution pinpoints for reclaiming education as infrastructure. Pinpoint number 1 is to link learning to ownership. We need to teach skills that lead to businesses, patents, land, and intellectual property. Pinpoint number 2 is to build educational pipelines, not silos. From youth programs to trade schools to advanced training, each level must connect. And pinpoint number 3, control the narrative and the institutions who teaches what is taught and why it matters must align with community goals. As Carter G. Woodson also warned us, and this is a caveat, if you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions, end quote. Well, that'll do it for today here on Black History Month. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Black History Facts, weekdays at 7:55 a.m. and 1:20 p.m. Brought to you by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook for photo, digital, print, and more. OMJ Media Design. Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus Media Station.
Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
On WHRP, Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256 off today. JQ in the building.
In the building.
And we are talking about Valentine's Day, what to do. First of all, they have this thing called Galentine's Day where all the best girlfriends hang out and, you know.
What you doing, Tony?
Hey, that's personal.
Oh, come on. We know you best girlfriend.
Ain't none of your business what I'm doing for Valentine's Day.
Well.
But nonetheless, a lot of celebrations. I say love yourself first. Treat yourself on something.
Oh, gosh,
Valentine's.
most definitely.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to treat yourself and maybe do something very affordable but luxury.
So we talked about the affordability of Waffle House Valentine's Day, and they are supposed to decorate and make it all nice and everything. All right. So we talked about that yesterday. Now, who's on the list for affordable Valentine dinner?
McDonald's.
Oh,
yes. So McDonald's is offering chicken nuggets and caviar.
Ooh.
A chicken nugget and a caviar kit. You know,
are you talking about putting fish eggs on top of a nugget?
I'm talking about fish eggs.
What kind of sauce do you get with that?
You get a creme brulee.
Oh.
Some kind of
fancy.
Yeah, super fancy.
So McDonald's is getting in on the Valentine's Day, and they have a McNugget caviar kit.
They do.
Now I'm looking at it, and it looks quite impressive.
It does. I was really shocked about the way it looked. I was like, okay, nuggets and caviar. What is that?
I don't know if I want to taste that, though. You're putting caviar on top of nuggets. I'm not sure if I can go there with my stomach. I don't think so.
I could do the caviar.
I've never seen caviar on chicken. I've seen it on crackers.
I have seen it on crackers in the back of hands.
Yes. And
I've seen it on top of the little cheesies.
Right.
But a nugget, especially a chicken nugget from McDonald's, right? But you know what? Hey, I'm all game.
What was that chicken nugget?
Surfing turf.
You're offended. Get that fish off your back. What is that?
Not.
All right. So McNuggetCaviar.com is where you can find these delicious treats for the bougie in you for McDonald's.
But you got to act fast because they're only going to be offering it one day, February the 10th, and it's online, people. Do not walk into
Don't go
McDonald's.
To the drive-thru. Can I get that caviar? You're going to hear the nuggets in the back.
Toni in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Ooh, midterms. Ooh. Y'all better make sure you're registered to vote because this is going to be a very important time to vote. Yeah, this could change the House and the direction. If you ain't happy about what's happening right now,
you need to be voting.
Your vote will be very important, as it always is. So make sure you're checking your voter registration. You can simply go to vote.org or the alabama.gov. All right, listen, Trey Songz, Ashanti, Boosie, Lloyd, K. Michelle Plies, Yin Yang Twins, and Day 26 all on one stage, one night. February 15th, Valentine's Day weekend, Bridgestone Arena, caller number 9. We got you. Get your tickets now. 866-481-9477. Call us 866-481-WH. This
is Tina.
Tina, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys? I'm glad I got through.
Tina, you got your tickets, girlfriend.
Hey!
Well, Trey Songz, Ashanti, and of course you got Lloyd, the Yin Yang Twin. There she goes again.
I'm old school, so Yin Yang Twins, I'm with.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
You and JQ.
Right.
All right, good. Well, you enjoy the show. Happy Valentine's, and thank you for listening.
Happy Valentine's.
Thank you. All right, happy Valentine's to you guys too. Thank you.
Tina got her tickets.
Got her tickets, baby.
She's in.
Ding, 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 ding.
Valentine mixtape tour happening on February 15th. And of course, that's at the Bridgestone Arena. Your chance to win is with us. So check us out on our web. If you don't have time to ring-a-ding-ding, you can go to WHRPFM.com and register because you may get a phone call as a winner.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
The mixtape, baby, is going down.
So these guys, they actually made a big news and announcement last year about changing their logo, and people were not having it, talking about Cracker Barrel.
Yep.
Who knew that Cracker Barrel could be so controversial? But last year they were, because they were like, you're going to do what? And it was really boring and plain looking.
Yep.
It was just text and a background.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, you got to put the guy in the rocking chair back because we ain't feeling that, you know.
Yeah, well,
we
back.
think that's Uncle Herschel. But so they made that adjustment, and then they decided, okay, you guys are right. We don't need to change the logo. It's okay if you change the interior and all that, but you got to change an iconic logo like that?
I mean, that would be like, you know, no.
And now they had a message for their employees.
I don't even understand how they can do it, but a new thing has surfaced. Cracker Barrel is now requiring their employees to eat at Cracker Barrel when they're on work trips. Like, if we're going to give you food, you got to eat at the place where you work at while you're on the trip. For being there, everything has to be Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. I don't think that's fair. You know, you work for the establishment. 9 times out of 10, you've probably eaten everything on the menu.
Yeah.
And when you're on a work duty and you're going out of state or out of town, and they give you an allotment to buy dinner or breakfast, they're now forcing you to eat at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And then they said, what? They're not going to reimburse you if you have an
alcohol,
adult beverage? Yeah.
Anything outside of the parameters that they say on that Cracker Barrel menu that is not going to be covered. I mean, the policy strictly says that the employees must dine at Cracker Barrel while traveling for business.
Wow.
Whenever it's practical based on the location and the schedule. So now I got to work there, eat there, sleep there, breathe there.
Or pay for your own meal. You don't
but I'm on a work trip.
Yeah, and you're supposed to get expenses per diem or something.
Like now you forcing me to work there, and now I got to eat there when I get off.
You just want a break from your place of employment. You know.
I mean, I already get the free meal when I'm.
Is this something to really complain about? I mean, they're still offering you a meal.
Listen, I used to do a lot of work traveling. And when you leave the place of work, you want to leave the place of work. You don't want to sit there and enjoy your downtime.
It sounds like you're having a flashback.
Well, okay. To those of you who enjoy it, Go for it. And I
Right.
do think it's a great idea. I mean, I understand the company.
They're trying to save money.
They're trying to save money. I also think it's a control measure, for when people are traveling and out of town. A lot of times when, we go on those work trips, we end up doing more fun stuff than work stuff.
Oh.
So I also think maybe it's a way for them to control the time and the schedule and where the people are.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this is dinner time or lunchtime.
That's my point.
Oh.
Why are you trying to control me even on my dinner time?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it personally. I
Me
think
either.
you should be able to have a break from your place of employment and also the food that you eat.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to be like, you got to eat here and work here too. No, it's a no for me.
94.1 WHRP.
Under you can keep my name out of your mouth when you tell this story. This story is this is like a Lifetime movie type story. So former First Lady Jill Biden was married before she married Joe. Okay, so she was married for like 5 years in the early 1970s. So it's been decades. All right. And so her ex-husband has been found guilty or charged, I should say, with the murder of his current wife. Last year, there was a call to the police of a domestic abuse, some kind of domestic harassment type call. And so they show up to the house and they find that the lady, I think her name is Linda Stevenson, that she was unresponsive. And so they were trying to revive her, right? Well, they were unable to do that. And so it's the same old story of, did the husband do it or not? So a couple of weeks pass and doesn't look like, he was involved in this, but he was, and it was a domestic call.
Oh, wow.
So they now have arrested him and charged him with her murder. And he's been in jail. He cannot make the $500,000 a bond. So he's still in jail. But because he was married to Jill Biden, they got to bring it up.
Of course.
So we'll talk about it,
of
right?
Course.
No, but it just sounds so. I'm like, Jill is probably saying, you can keep my name out your mouth. I ain't got nothing to do with that dude. I have not been married to him since the 1970s. And why you bringing up my name and that past?
I knew he was a fuddy-duddy long time ago.
She got to be like, really clocking the fingers, click, click, click.
She's probably
she is not involved.
Sorry for the lady. Like, ooh, I wish you would have talked to me before.
Yeah,
because
I feel sorry for her family, and it's a sad story.
It is sad.
It really is sad. Any kind of domestic, violent, and interacting is always heartbreaking.
Very heartbreaking.
And then you unalive the person too.
I mean, yeah, that's that. I know for her. She's probably like, oh my gosh, I'm having to deal with this situation.
This guy, there's a reason why I got away from him.
And then now
and
they're
then
throwing,
to find out,
putting her all in my mouth.
Many years later, his personality comes out like this.
Yeah, but
now,
you know what? It's kind of like that though. Sometimes when you be in those type of relationships and you hang around with those kind of people, they linger for a long time, even after you're gone.
So my question is, will who get a hold of this story and do what he usually does? That's what I'm going to be paying attention to. I'm just
94.1 WHRP, Toni in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Well, these guys have been in the business for well over 60 years, no doubt. And starting off with a little rock, a little soul, some love songs, and just recently received a Hollywood Walk of Fame star on January 28th. Congratulations to the Isley brothers and remaining brothers of the group, Ronald and Ernie, who were on hand. That said, I want to groove with you, taking you back to 1978. Oh, I've been thinking of you and you've been thinking of me. Oh, I'll give all that I have if you'll give all that I need. And let's be fair. And I think it's time we clear the air.
You've been watching you and I've been watching you. I've been wanting to groove with you. Girl, speak your mind, groove with you. You've been thinking of all this time, groove with you. Oh, baby, what I wouldn't do to groove with you. just spending my days with you.
Oh, love is all in your eyes. Love fire is burning for me. You stay all in my mind. And oh, woman, it's easy to see. Oh, let's be fair. You know it's time we clear the air. So it sounds like a conversation's about to go down. I want to be with you. You want to be with me. Let's groove.
Let's groove. You've been watching me. I've been watching you. You know, groove with you. Oh, I want to groove. I want a groove. Groove with you. I've been thinking. You've been thinking of me. Groove with you. Oh, I won't do to groove with you.
94.1 WHRP, old school, new school lyric breakdown. Toni in the morning, prime time off today. JQ in the building. Black Girl Magic, hello.
Hello.
And Kiki Palmer says she doesn't want to live with her romantic partner anymore. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Oh, and a crook takes advantage of an elderly man for $814,000.
There's a nice warm place for you. Right. Right. You're going to need this one. It's our inspiration song of the day on the way. Stick around. Toni in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning. Waking up your world. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Mervyn Mayo and The Air I Breathe, our inspiration song of the day on 94.1 WHRP. Here's
Toni in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP.
Brent Baez is back with a new one called Have To on 94.1 WHRP. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day. And listen, anytime somebody abuses a senior citizen, I am in an uproar.
Yeah, me too. You know, I take care of the senior citizens in my world. And in California, a 90-year-old man, now he can barely hear. He has problems moving. He can barely see. And some scammers were taking checks and cashing checks, writing checks from his account that he was living off of. And over the course of time, it was $814,000. Okay. And then the biggest part of the story that I didn't understand was Wells Fargo was not going to reimburse him for the fraud.
Wait a minute.
At first. Right? So he had to fight for it. There was a story. People started, doing this. And then the news took over. And really started reporting on the story. And after doing appeal after appeal, his family stepping in, they were finally going forward with helping him to reimburse. But the real reason why they said they didn't want to do it at first is because you have to report fraud within the 60 days of it happening.
And he didn't even know.
He didn't even know that they were taking it from him.
There's a very valid point there that you make. So the fact that he didn't know, does he not have anyone overseeing his accounts and stuff, and that's very important too. When you get to a certain age in life, you need to have some type of assistance or something in place,
right?
Where another loved one or someone trusted that could make sure that everything's on the up and up. A lot of banks, sometimes they'll call you and flag. Yeah.
And so that's what Wells Fargo was saying in the end, that going forward, especially right now in the times of financial fraud, that if you have to pay for it, pay for that extra security. And if he had the extra security, not just the basic, the bank would have alarmed him about the continuous amounts that were coming out.
And 90 years old, sometimes that age group doesn't know about all this stuff
I feel like
the family needs to be a little more involved.
That's what I was just going to say. I feel like, at a certain age period that, someone needs to step in from the family and start being aware, looking at things and those kind of things. But I also feel like my bank, I shouldn't have to be paying for extra protection of my money when I'm already paying you a fee to hold my money.
Come on, you know the bank game. They're using our money and circling. You know the bank game.
I do, but $814,000 later, my bank should have stepped in at some point.
Absolutely, with that big amount of money.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they finally did. So Keke Palmer, she's been talking about not living with a romantic partner anymore. She says basically she loves her alone time. Whoopi Goldberg recently talked about this too. And it's about that peace. She says, I don't want nobody in my house.
I feel her on that.
Now, did you know that Cheryl Lee Ralph and her husband, who's a politician in Philadelphia, they've been married for like over 20 years. And they live separately in different states because she's got her acting career and a lot of things that she does in Los Angeles. And it's working.
Yes.
So do you have to live in the same household with someone when you legally bind one another to a marriage, a marriage license? Do you have to live? Some people have separate rooms.
Yeah, in the same house. Yeah,
because you want your space.
I like the separate house thing. I'm gonna be following suit. I think my next endeavor.
You like your peace?
Let's live separate and love each other together.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're dating forever.
Right.
Yeah.
And if he's paying the bills on the second house, I'm all the way down.
And then there's that.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
If there is one health trend we talked about last year more than any other, it was undoubtedly weight loss drugs. Yeah, these are powerful medication that can help you lose tens or even hundreds of pounds. But remember this, losing all that weight and being thinner doesn't necessarily mean you are healthier. It's a lot more complicated than that. Experts we're talking to about this stress more of a focus on fitness as opposed to simply losing fat. That means spending more of your time and energy on increasing the amount of physical activity you're getting rather than how much you weigh, although that's important as well. Just simply increasing your steps or your muscle strength when done long term can reduce your chances of all sorts of things: cancer, depression, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even your overall all-cause mortality. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
It's Toni in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
He's coming to Huntsville.
Yes.
With the R&B Lovers Tour in April.
Ooh,
Keith Sweat to Make It Last Forever. 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the morning.
And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
Well, listen, your time is limited. Trust and believe. You'll never be able to do all the things that you want. That from the wise words of my great grandfather, all right? But listen, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Live your life. Whose life are you really living? Your time is limited. That's your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
Nello. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Click the purple button at WHRPFM.com and listen live.
And that means I gotta shake it off.
Mariah Carey and Shake It Off. And congratulations to her again. She got the Person of the Year for Music Cares with the Grammy Awards last weekend.
Well deserved.
Yes. Thank you for stepping in today for PT. We appreciate that.
Thank y'all. Had a good old
indeed.
time.
Moments away from the Midday Vibe, and Kevin Williams. Stick around with 94.1.
94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station. 94.1 WHRP.